Sakura Succubus 3, Part 10. Let's get started. You really are darling, and I shall take you up on your kindness. As much as I care for you, dealing with her for any protracted period of time can be exhausting. I need to rest. Shall I fully rest her head upon my lap? Her naked blanket's hair spills across my knees, while her violet eyes peer into my own. Are you sure I am not too heavy? I'm sure. I can scarcely even feel you. Thank goodness. Ifumi giggles, her chest rising and falling slowly. Her eyelashes fall shut, and as they do, a particular transformation occurs. Ooh, she changes. Ifumi's horns and wings melt away, and as does her tail. Not bad. Her succubus of terror fades to be replaced with casual clothes I've not seen her wear before. She's now clad, with Chad, not her kimono, but a t-shirt and shorts. Her hair is tied back in two messy pigtails, and a pair of red glasses are balanced upon the bridge of her nose. Ifumi? I blink at her perplexed, my fingers running through her dress. What's going on? Oh. Ifumi looks at herself, her cheeks turn pink. Is she embarrassed? I did not mean to show you such a side of myself. I felt so good, I let myself go. Oh man. All the stress drained from my body, and before I knew it, this happened. Did you lose control of your magic? It happens sometimes when we suddenly are particularly relaxed. I see. Well, I grin, my fingers still twinning through Ifumi's jet black hair. Not bad. I'm very glad I can relax with you. But your clothes are kind of curious. Do you often dress like that? Why I'm at home, yes. I thought you preferred kimonos. I do. Traditionally Japanese and terry is elegant. Whenever I go out in public, I present myself thus. Kimonos are part of my image. As such, I cannot be seen without them. It will be a disappointment to my fans if they saw me in a sober state. But they can be cumbersome, particularly the long sleeves. When I am alone, I like to let my hair down, so to speak, and dress it more casually. I feel at ease with you, so I must have some of these clothes without thinking. I am hoping you're not too disappointed. Disappointed? Nah, I think you look cute. Really? Yeah, it's pretty different from your usual look, but it still suits you. The traditional elegant Ifumi is very nice, but this is refreshing in its own right. Why, thank you, I do appreciate it. I am glad your opinion of me has not shifted. It'll take more than a used casual tee and a pair of shorts to change my mind. I am wondering about the glasses, though. Do you really need them, or are they for decoration? They are necessary. When I assume my human form, my eyesight is not the best. I usually wear contacts, but I don't like putting them in. They make me flinch. Yeah, they're really painful. Contacts are no good. As a fellow member of the four eye clubs, I can relate to that. You have never worn contacts? I have, but they feel kind of awkward. I never got used to them. It's fine though, I'm not a famous actress, so I don't have to worry about my appearance like you do. I think her glasses makes you look very handsome, and it is nice that we match. It makes me feel even closer to you somehow. Ifumi giggles, her cheeks still teen pink, her eyes upturned. She then drops her voice to whisper and says, "Hey Hiroki, yeah, I really do care about you. I don't want to say goodbye to you. That is why I will continue petitioning you. I cannot let this stand. You're my beloved. I have a dream of walking down the aisle with you someday. Ooh, that aisle. But if you stay here, my humble dreams will never come true. Ergo, I shall protect you. Do not worry. Things may seem bleak now, but I'm sure they will be fine. We just need to stay together." Yes, we do. Ah, moonlight. Well, I don't doubt Ifumi's earnestness. Time begins to pass and nothing changes. Ifumi continues to position you morning, but Yuri remains cold and flinty to her demands. Her expression never changes when Hifumi speaks to her, and after a minute or so, she dismisses her advisor with a curt wave of one hand. Hifumi tries her best. I know she does. But how can she sway Yui's heart when she refuses to listen? It doesn't seem possible. As for myself, I spend most of my time in my room. Yui often isn't there. She's too busy attending to her duties as a ruler, but when she is, she's quick to pepper me with hungry, needy kisses. These kisses often escalate to something more. Then before I know it, the pair of us are entwined. I don't dislike being intimidated with Yui. She's beautiful, as I believe I mentioned numerous times, and her love for me can't be denied. Being with her always feels good in a moment, at least. But when it's over, Yui is fast asleep beside me. I always feel a vague sense of dread every night I fall asleep with the hope that the next day, surely Hifumi will be able to penetrate Yui's defenses. But nothing happens. I'm always left disappointed. Now with Hifumi, I hasten to add. But with this whole situation, I don't know how long I've been in the Psychic's room, but I think it must have been more than a week, maybe 2. I wonder how much time has passed in the human world during this time. Maybe a couple of days. It's not a very long time by any stretch of the imagination, but if things continue like this, I'll be in serious trouble. I don't want to lose my job or my apartment. At least I'm not the only one trapped in here. Maria, Hifumi, Cosmos, Ayu, Hazel are stuck too. At least. They remain in this realm of the eternal darkness, all 5 of them victims of Yui's capricious whims. Hazel don't seem too upset by this arrangement, but the others are starting to become antsy. Their careers are on the line. We're all suffering together. I talk to them occasionally when I have the chance. I'm afraid they'll be punished. Should Yui find out? I've not seen her eavesdropping on our conversation just yet, but then again, I don't need to. Yui knows magic and she could be spying on us from anywhere. It's a troubling thought. I felt tense on the edge pretty much all the time. Now I'm really starting to doubt my future. I'm sure the other Succubus will be released from here in a due course when Yui has had enough of tormenting them. But what about me? She doesn't seem at all inclined to let me go. In fact, with each passing day, she only grows clingier and more desperate. She's utterly insatiable. I don't think she'll ever get bored of me, but there's no way. Under other circumstances, the continued attention of a woman like Yui would be flattering, but I can't really enjoy it as I am now. It's beginning to look distinctly possible that Hifumi will never be able to convince Yui. Then, I'll be trapped here for the rest of my life. Which is bad. Like, we can't get stuck in this room for a long time. Okay. A few days later, when I'm walking through one of the many identical hallways in Yui's palace that runs to Cosmos, though not literally, Cosmos is wandering about aimlessly, her expression vague and unfixed. She reminds me of a lost and lonely cloud. Hey Cosmos, I wave at her in the green and she jumps. Oh Hiroki, I was looking for you. You were? Cosmos bites her lower lip and shifts from foot to foot, her tail meanwhile quivers. She doesn't look very happy to go lucky. In fact, she looks the exact opposite of the sad stop unlucky. That's not a thing. In any event, it upsets me to see Cosmos looking so down in the dumps. She's always been a bit of an airhead by nature, but she's always smiles when she's with me. All this time spent in Succubus realm, divorced from social media, and all her fans must be getting to her. Is something the matter? Not really sure. It's all very confusing. Is something upset you? Are you thinking about your fans? I always think about my fans. They've never been far from my mind ever since lately. Somebody here. Of course, I think about you more, Hiroki. Of course. A lot of my fans are more important too. It's because of them that I've been able to continue manifesting in the human world for so long. Their support and their love means the world to me. I think of them like my family. I know they all look out for me, and I hate to disappoint or upset them. They'll all be so worried about me. That sounds like a lot of pressure to handle. Don't you ever worry about trying to make over 3 million people happy? All the time, I always worry if I'm not good enough, or smart enough, or pretty enough. Then the whole thing will go down. Yeah, Ayu says I'm a skank. She tells me people are only interested in me because of my body. They don't care about me as a person. Maybe she's right, but if these people like me at all, for any reason, I feel obliged to return their love with love of my own. Yeah, that's true. People only love her for her body. I don't love them the same way I love you, Haruki. But they are still precious to me. It's alright, I understand. You do? Well, not entirely. Though I'm a professional photographer. I'm not a famous rapid pound celeb like Cosmos is. If I had a current my social media presence carefully every day, selected and discarded photos to upload in 4 hours, interval, I think I'd go mad. Pretty much insanity. It doesn't sound like a lot of work in theory, but I know Cosmos devotes entire being to her fans. She's far more appreciative of them than Ayu's is hers. For all the lewd outfits she wears, Cosmos is very innocent in some regards. Maybe that's why she's so popular. I'm worried about my fans right now, though this isn't about me. It's not? No. Cosmos shakes her head. Her stuck pigtail bounces. I'm worried about Ayu. She's been acting kind of weird. Weirder than usual, maybe. Do you think Ayu's weird? I thought I was supposed to be the weird one. You're unique, Cosmos. I don't think it's a bad thing, though. Ayu says we're all unique, but we're not necessarily unique in positive ways, and it's nothing to be proud of. Not my proudest fap either. Well, she's not necessarily wrong, but jeez, that girl's pretty. She's like a cactus. Ooh, pretty pointy, huh? She acts so cute and sweet and bubbly, but deep down inside she's so sneakable. It's really not very cute. No, it's not. Ayu's pictures are cute, and so is her face, but her personality is rotten. She puts on pretenses all the time, and people can't see past it. Her fans think she really loves them. They're all deluded, and that's why I use a certified weirdo. No healthy, normal person puts on a cute ad like that 24/7. Cosmos smiles at this. She looks amused. When you put it like that, I guess Ayu is quite weird. I'll tell her that the next time she makes fun of me has been making fun of you a lot. All the time she's very confrontational, but she's been even snappier than normal lately. I think it might be because she hasn't been able to spend enough time with you. Do you really think that? I think that she likes you, though she doesn't admit to it. When she's with you, she actually smiles, and it looks like she means it. She isn't just putting on an act. You make her really happy, Haruki. I'll tell you that. If Ayus is acidic, he must be alkaline. Oh, alkaline? Bottles and batteries. You balance her out so she can act neutral. And is that so? That's a nice smile. I would have expected from her. To be frank, I'm surprised she even knows what an alkali is. She doesn't seem very well versed in ways of science, but her knowledge might run deeper than it initially appears. She is a fan lich after all. Cosmos is full of surprises. Since we haven't been able to spend much time together, Ayu's temper is starting to boil over. She shouts at me for the smallest of things, and she looks so grumpy all the time. She's so angry, she even started to rant at Lady Yui. Huh? Did she really try to pick a fight with Yui? She did. She's still doing it. I walked past the room a few minutes ago, and I overheard Ayu. She was shouting at Lady Yui, and she sounded very upset. It was very surprising. Ayu says horrible things about people, but she's a coward, so she can only ever do it behind their backs. She's always been differential towards Lady Yui. She sucks up to her almost much as Hazel does think I am stupid myself. Percy. But her self-important rages always tend to splutter out as quick as they come. Her mood swings about wildly, but she's actually quite simple to play catch. You just need to flatter her ego. Lady Yui is a scary one. She's unpredictable. I'm afraid she'll punish Ai for this. She might cut off all of her hair or ban her from being an idol. If that happened, it would break Ai's heart and she worked really hard to be an idol. If she lost that, I'm afraid she'd never recover. I wanted to go into the throne room and stop her, but I was afraid Lady Yui would punish me too. That's why I was looking for her. Who are you? Oz looks at me importantly, her eyes large. Won't you go into the throne room and stop Ai before it's too late? Lady Yui listens to you. If you tell her to go easy on Ai, she might show some leniency. Please hurry me. Oz sounds really troubled by all of this. All I know, her relationship with Ai is a rocky one. But I think they're friends of all sorts. They're quite close in age, and they seem to hang together a lot. Ai is certainly clear, close to Cosmos than she is Marina and Fumi. Jeez, Yumi and Cosmos pick her all the time, but I think that might be proof of their close relationship. Though they're not blood related, they really do act like squabbling sisters. I smiled. You care about all you love, don't you? I do. Yes, and I'm sure she cares about me too. We don't always get along, but she is one of the only somebody who ever speaks to me. That counts for a lot, I think. She could be cold and biting, but she could be kind too. She annoys me, but I still like her. I don't want her to be sad. I might not seem like it, but she's very delicate. She hides behind her anger because if she didn't, she might cry instead. I don't want to shed dirty tears, and I'll try to have a word with her too. You would? You don't mind? Not at all. I smile at Cosmos. I love all of you equally. That includes Ai. Wherever she wishes for or not, she is a bit of a brat. But I don't want to see her cry either. I'm her cameraman. I won't ever abandon her. Alright, moonlight again. I dash to the throne room in double quick time. The door is shut, but I can still hear Ai's voice filtering into the hall. Not right, Lady Yui, please. I can't hear everything she's saying, but she certainly sounds impassioned. She must be shouting quite loudly, using her indomitable idol lungs to her advantage. For her voice to carry so far, I wonder what she's shouting about. I guess there's only one way to find out. I push open the door, stepping inside of the throne room. And this is the end of today's episode, everyone. So thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share this video as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one.